Okay, so welcome to KVE Gems for Language Arts for this week. We're going to be looking at a mapping tool that can be used with a lot of different things in language arts. So I'll go ahead and share my screen so you can see what that looks like. And here we are. It's a Read, Write, Think webbing tool, and it's a graphic organizer, but it's one that you or students can create. So you can see here in the instructions, you can drag your ideas around, you can create new layouts and relationships. You could do this in a live session, or you could ask students to do this. And then there are different kinds of webbing tools that you can use here. So we have a cluster web, a cause and effect web, and a hierarchy web. So we'll go ahead and name this, let's name it Shakespeare. And we'll use circles. So then I click Start Webbing. And here is where you can start adding circles. So you just click this and drag it. And I hope it works because my computer is usually pretty slow when I am sharing. So now I can move it around by clicking on the Move tool. I just click and drag it. So I'm going to put that right there. And now I can type in it. And let me just add one more circle. Actually, add two more circles so we can connect it. And then we click Connect when we want to put them together. So click the circle you want to connect from, down to this one, and again this one, down to that one. Okay, so now I can do whatever you're doing in your lesson. So if there's something that's not really making sense to your students, for instance, or let's say Shakespeare, we want to get all the things that go along with Shakespeare, like some plays that he wrote, where he lived, when he lived, the theater that he presented in, and so on. You can do a graphic organizer like this and put all of that into here. And plays. And you can make it as complex as you want, or as simple as you want. So if I click Finish, it's going to allow me to print it. Another thing that you can also do is you can go ahead and just print screen this and paste it into Paint, and then you've got a graphic that you can use that you can send to students or that students can send to you. So this is something that you could do live in a live session where you can sort of explain the relationships as you're building it. You could ask students to go into breakout rooms and build this live, or you could just create one that makes sense to your students, save it as a graphic, and then put it in the announcements or share it during a live session as a graphic that's going to help them to understand whatever it is you're studying. So that's it. That's the quick one today. This is our Read, Write, Think webbing tool. I'm going to put the website into the chat here, so you'll have that. Has anybody used anything like this? Do you have any other ideas about how it can be used for language arts?
Well, I really find this very helpful because, when we're talking about point of view, we can definitely use characters and identify how they view other characters or what is happening around them. So I could definitely use this in our point of view section.
That's great. And John, you're right. You can just have them brainstorm something. So you can put one topic in the middle and give them some circles, and then each one can sort of name something off, and you can write it in, or they can write it in themselves. So definitely a lot of different ways to use it. So that is our tool for the week. Thank you for coming, and this will be available in the PD blog.
Thank you very much.
let me make sure that I give you the full website now, just to make sure we have the right one. I'll get that for you. There we go. It was missing something at the end, so thank you. Thank you, Ramona.